I had my dinner at the bar, so. Hello and good morning, guys. What a lovely way to start my first full day in Germany, even though it is cloudy. The time is 9:57 a.m. So before having had dinner yesterday, I had a picture taken when I was standing next to the Fritz Nuss sculpture. This is the picture of me standing on the right side of Fritz Nuss. Yeah, it's kind of funny that I have vlogged that part myself as well. I had mentioned yesterday that the bar on floor -1 of this building is closed when it's Sunday, but around 10:30 p.m. I had learned that when there's a World Cup game going on, they open the bar for the duration of the game. We had a good 7 or 8 people down at that bar yesterday, though today we should have more, since at 9 p.m. today it will be the biggest game of the round of 16, Portugal versus Spain. Well, at least it's not Sunday, so I can do this. I'm in the mall, and what the heck is it with that mess? Well, I did really notice that it says that this Starbucks is closed for the whole of this week. Well, there is another one in this area, but having had a look at it yesterday made me think, what the heck? Like, is it on renovation or something? But I was wrong. Oh, these cats, wow. Yeah, it's satisfying how they work like clockwork. That's fantastic. Yeah, Turkey and Germany, brothers. So Sunday is the day of the week when shops are closed, which includes shopping malls, but Monday is the day that the museums are closed. So we'll take it as a nice, simple first day today. So the museums are closed today, but I could go on this old town spire. Well, you can call it spires as well. It's a historic town, which I guess you can take the subway, either the U5, U6, U7, or U15. I'm not sure which one, though you have to take U6 to get to the airport. So this is one of the few bridges that can take... well, I can see the sculpture Fritz Nuss from here, but can see it better from that other bridge. And here's I want to say it here is a better view than that thing, but yeah, that's just about that. Oh wow. Yo, I see some ways, you know, I'm gonna go in front. Wow, that's fantastic. When I was on the plane yesterday, I was quite impressed that the plane that I was on, but I guess the normal sized planes have that too. Not the big ones though, not those planes that you fly from Turkey to somewhere in the United States, which I believe the number of cities you can go directly from Turkey is at 11. I was quite impressed when I found this album called Withered on the plane that I was on. It's an album from the singer David Burke. If you know him, his music name is spelled D4VD. Well, at least the normal-sized airlines do have that, because even his TikTok account got banned in connection with the first-degree murder charges. If you remember, in April, he got arrested due to first-degree murder. My argument is, like, why would TikTok ban his account Well, he hasn't even gone to trial yet. Like that's just crazy. A good thing that got a map from the hotel reception on how we can get there. They had like 50 or 60 pages in the reception desk, though we did go on to the Google Map. So some interesting figures, by the way. The babies on foot. For now, that building is on renovation. There's a lot of stuff that are on renovation at the moment here. So I'm walking an area now in which they are going to do a jazz fest, Jazz Open. This is where the Jazz Open concerts take place. So who's playing today? So Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Today's July 6th, so it is Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Tomorrow, Teddy Swims Villa concert will take place here, but you go to Spire tomorrow, so that'll be impossible. Oh, it says live since 1994. So they've been organizing concerts here for 32 years. That was a bit of time taking at the station, so we were navigating how to get the train to the Spire station. Oh, we didn't actually get a ticket yet. We'll do it so that we'll spend one night at a hotel at Spire, and then we'll come back to Ark Hotel Camino. Well, I did say days before this trip that on at least one of the days we were going to have rain, and I was right. Here's Hans and Gluck, meaning Hans and Luck, but it's not the one that I sat at yesterday. The restaurant I sat was around that lot where the mall is, and you can see flags. Those are all the 48 nations that have participated in this World Cup. Well, technically now there are 12 left. As of now, there are 12 countries that are still fighting to win the World Cup. So it's 5:31. The hotel gave my dad and I one card each, which is for us to provide to the bar workers in order to get a drink of any kind. Well, you might be asking what's the point of this, because I don't drink alcohol anymore, but the staff do give you those cards just for that privilege until the day you check out of the hotel. It would be valid for every work day at the bar, but because the bar is closed on Sunday, and yeah, yesterday was Sunday, so if you check in on a Sunday, your bar card will be valid from the next day until the day you check out. It's a couple of days late, but happy birthday to Hakan. It was Hakan's birthday on July 4th, just a couple of days ago. In my first 4 years of doing daily vlogs, on 3 of them I had been in the US on July 4th, but 2019 was the last such occurrence. If you can notice these buses, well, except for the fact that these don't have checkerboards, they look quite similar to the ones in Istanbul, Turkey. And also I'm noticing that majority of the taxis around here are Mercedes-Benz, particularly where the LBBW residential workplace is. At the time that we're heading out for lunch, all but one of the taxis were Mercedes-Benz, with that other one being a Toyota RAV4. Well, the main reason why we come here Now there's a funny point as well, but the main reason why I come here is because I drive a Mercedes-Benz when I'm in US. My dad drives a Porsche. Now we got a group of bikers out here. There they are. There's more to come. Yeah, well, it's just about that. So, you know, those figures I was talking about, this building earlier today, this is the other entrance. Of course, right now the building is under renovation. At 8 o'clock, we'll have dinner at the restaurant on floor -1. And at 9 p.m., the first World Cup game of today will kick off. So, got some cans. Wow, look at this. It's not anything like this with the soda cans that you would find in Turkey, although in some stores you'd find a lot of Turkish team merchandise, especially from players like Arda Güler and Kenan Yıldız. But look at that. You got... Okay, so from these 4 soda cans, you got 3 different players. 2 of the cans have Jamal Musiala's portrait. But they haven't done anything like this in either Turkey nor the US. In the US, though, they have made cans by putting 2 initials addressing the city that each World Cup game is being played at. Well, I get it. It's a World Cup trend. At the bar, so the game is about to begin. So the game plan tomorrow is around 2 to 3 p.m. We'll take that train that will take us to Spire. It will take between 90 and 120 minutes to get there. You remember a few months ago when I had been on vacation to Dallas, Texas? So that's where the Spain versus Portugal game is taking place in the city of Dallas, Texas. Oh my. What was that? What kind of a miss was that, bro? Like, what? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah. Wow. A goal at last. Whoa, oh, wow. Oh, God. Just minutes after Spain scored, Portugal on the verge. It's the end of the game. So the game just, oh, wow. I really like the lighting of this. Look at that. Ain't that nice for the night? Well, purple is good, of course, for the lighting, although I would have liked blue more for the hotel. So I watched the World Cup game while sitting at the bar. It was Spain who advanced to the next round with that goal in added time. All right, guys, it is late. The time is 11:15 p.m. So we got 45 minutes left until today is over and done with. While in Turkey, it is technically Tuesday. Now it is past midnight by 15 minutes over there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to close it for today's vlog. Thanks so much for watching. Do leave this video a like, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.